Yay! Cheers.
Been waiting for champagne for
3 weeks.
Good, since New Year's. Cheers.
Cheers. More styrofoam cups.
What is up? So today is the next day after we got our house, and it's pretty exciting. We were so excited, like we literally got the keys, came into the house, unloaded the truck with all the stuff in it, and then just started with our upgrades. So like we realized that the floor, like we started pulling the molding off, and we realized like the floor was a lot easier to take off. So we just went ahead and took that off. And then since we took the floor off, we left everything out. Like we left the laminates all around the place. So this morning, I took the laminates out. And then right as I was finishing that, I was about to start on repairing the wall for painting. I get a call that I need to come in. I got called in to work today. So that's why I'm in uniform right now, but I am about to switch out of my uniform and... Okay, so now that I have changed back into my work clothes and I'm like a regular civilian now and I feel a little bit more free, I'm gonna start working on the wall. I need to start removing those, removing that, because that is crooked, really crooked. Removing those right there, removing those, removing all the face plates on the outlets, and start preparing for paint. And then I have to sand. As you can see, there's two different colors on here. They're not the right color. It's either one is satin and one is matte, but it's wrong. Gotta do that. And then we'll get ready. But here is probably where the worst of the work is, right here. Because apparently, they tried to patch it, but they didn't do a good job at patching. So now I gotta go back in because it looks like they just put the spackling on it and didn't even sand it down. So now I gotta go do that. And then like here's really bad. Like they did a really bad job here. And then there's like holes everywhere. And then once again, like right here needs to be resanded. All of this just need a prep. It seems like they use two different colors to touch up the actual wall. Prep for paint. Once I'm done with paint, hopefully we can start putting on the floor in, trying to get the paint done today. Once I'm done with the paint, get the floor in and start bringing this together so we can be able to move in. now back from work. She's ready to work.
And a bunch of errands.
Yep, she ran errands, got off work, ran some errands, and now she's back here to put some work in. But I finally leveled everything. So apparently what ended up happening was there was a bunch of screw holes, and I'm guessing they just put, what do you call that? They put compound on it. Joint compound, and they didn't sand it down, so that's why it was like sticking out, looking super ugly. But I went ahead and sanded it down again so I can fix them and repair them. Filled in all the holes I found. Some of the drywall screws were sticking out, some also poking out, so I fixed some of that. The main one that was a big problem for me was right here in the side, and as you can see, it was a patch job. And they just didn't do a good job at sanding it down. So I kind of just leveled it right now. And I'm gonna do another layer of joint compound on it. To go ahead and get that all flat and smooth, I went ahead and took everything out in the outlets. The face plates, coverings, took all that out. Took those floating shelf thingies that they're trying to do, took those down and fixed sanded down the sides that were way too like thick out, like sticking out too much, so that way I can put more joint compound and resurface everything. So now that Azzy is here, she's gonna get to work. She's gonna start sanding down this room, start getting it ready for paint. And it's getting dark, it's really dark, so most likely we'll just end up sanding and doing the rest of the work tomorrow.
Trim that was there before, sanded it down. We fixed the blinds upstairs because Price were over yesterday doing our empty house tour, and I bought a new one from Home Depot and it looks so nice. I bought another one of the sets for the kitchen, and yeah, the camera's about to die, but I'm about to vacuum everything with this because there's a lot of dust, dog hair, wood chips. Oh wait, I have to take the nails off first, and then I'll do that. So yeah, we're first.